So Trump was giving a press conference in the Oval Office, and there's a couple things that were off about it. So first of all, he was wearing a hat in the Oval Office, which is something, I don't know if I've seen him do it before, and maybe he has a couple of times, but I certainly haven't seen it. But also his eyes, man. His eyes looked like he was very squinty. He almost looked like he was on tranquilizers or he was sedated or something. Very weird, very bizarre. And then you all know he's been just like caking makeup on his hand to try to cover up either bruising from some IV being put in there or something, which begs the question, what the hell are they putting in him and why, right? So a lot of stuff that's off here. But the purpose of showing this is he's crashing out about Epstein again. This time, homie's doing it in the Oval Office. So let's listen, and then I'll break it down for you. Here we go.
Your Justice Department is also sending some of the Epstein files over to the House Oversight Committee today. Are you in support of them releasing all of them?
I'm in support of keeping it open.
If they
innocent people shouldn't be hurt, but I'm in support of keeping it totally open. I couldn't.
Look at his eyes, bro. Look at his eyes. He doesn't look right. He does not look right.
Innocent people shouldn't be hurt, but I'm in support of keeping it totally open. I couldn't care less. You got a lot of people that could be mentioned in those files that don't deserve to be, people, because he knew everybody in Palm Beach. I don't know anything about that, but I have said to Pam and everybody else, give them everything you can give them, because it's a Democrat hoax. It's just a hoax. The whole Epstein thing is a Democrat hoax. So we had the greatest 6 months, 7 months in the history of the presidency, and the Democrats don't know what to do, so they keep bringing up that stuff. But it affected them. Bill Clinton was on his plane and went to the island supposedly 28 times. I don't want to bring that up, frankly. You have Larry, whatever his name is, Summers, the head of Harvard, who was Jeffrey Epstein's best friend. Nobody ever talks about that. But I don't want to hurt Larry Summers, but he was best friends with Jeffrey Epstein. No, this is a Democratic hoax to try and get the significance of what we've done over the past 7 months. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. They say it's #1 in history. What we've done, including stopping 7 wars. Just include that.
He changed that number every day, by the way. I think he upped it to like 10 or 12 now. We stopped 7 wars. And by that, I mean we stopped like 10 or 12 wars. Meanwhile, he's bombing Yemen. He's bombing Somalia. He illegally bombed Iran. They're planning war right now with Mexico, picking targets. They're planning an invasion of Venezuela. Okay, but put that aside. How does MAGA not see the problem with what he just said there? And I'm being serious. How do you not see the massive, glaring contradiction right in front of your face? So he goes, it's a Democrat hoax. The whole Epstein thing is a Democrat hoax. And then he goes to, and Bill Clinton was best friends with Epstein, and Bill Clinton went to the island 28 times. Okay, so the implication on the Clinton part is he went to the island, he was best friends with Epstein, that's bad. They were doing bad things. The implication was there's some funny business going on there, but also somehow it's a Democrat hoax. If it's a Democrat hoax, how come you just explained that there were Democrats who were friends with Jeffrey Epstein and doing questionable things? You can't say it's a hoax and then say, but when the Democrats were involved, it was actually really bad, and who knows what they were doing. He went to the island, and the island was disgusting. The island, in the past, he called it, it's a cesspool over there. It's a cesspool. A lot of bad things went down on that island. Very bad. How do you not see that contradiction, bro? Of all the things, there's a lot of stuff to get triggered by Trump about, but like this is one of the things that my autistic ass can't get over. Is just the absolute war on logic. Like, just the number of times he's used contradictory arguments back to back from sentence to sentence, and like none of his people notice it, none of his people care. You don't see how that doesn't add up. Epstein thing is a hoax, but also Bill Clinton is guilty. But if it's a hoax, you're not guilty of anything because it's all a hoax, it's all fake. So how could he be guilty of anything? And also the fucking massive. We had the most successful 6 months of anyway. On what planet, bro? I guess he defined successful as shoving a lot of people into concentration camps and illegally bombing countries and launching a trade war that spikes inflation and spikes unemployment. Like, oh my God. I can't. The other thing is, the fact that there's anybody left who doesn't think that he's in the Epstein files is it just kills me. It just kills me. I mean, the average IQ of the people who still think Trump is not in the Epstein files and did nothing questionable, it's got to be in like the 60s, bro. It has to be. Hey, Tim Dillon, you done running cover for this? Remember when he was like, I think Trump thinks they'll kill me if I release the Epstein files. No, or he's fucking in them, Tim. You can't see that? When Tim Dillon watches this clip, you don't see that, Tim? That doesn't occur to you as you watch this? Huh. I don't know. Kind of fucking fishy. Also, by the way, while we're on the topic here, this motherfucker has turned the White House into the most disgusting, Great Gatsby-ass, gaudy-ass, gay French king, Palace of Versailles type shit I've ever seen in my life. What on earth are you doing, bro? He's putting gold on top of the gold within the gold. He's goldifying fucking every single thing in sight. I just will never understand a guy like Trump. I just will never get it. Like, does he think it's not possible to go overboard? Does he not understand that gaudy is a thing? Does he not understand that tacky is a thing? Yet again, y'all, it turns out that the guy who was actually Epstein's best friend for a decade, because Jeffrey Epstein said that on tape, and he just accused Larry Summers of being his best friend. Larry Summers knew Epstein, that's a fact. But Trump was best friends with Epstein, according to Epstein. That guy is still desperately trying to swat it aside. Sent Ghislaine Maxwell to a minimum security prison where she's doing fucking hot yoga as a result. Right? Trying to clear his name, and now he's out here still scrambling, still crashing out in the White House, while he's seemingly high on some substance because his eyes are barely open. Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.